First off, 50, are we serious? TYSM, Eily Guys SM. I've never introduced myself. You can call me Renpo, any pronouns. I like the colors light pink and butter yellow. The first anime I watched was Pokemon, or One Piece. I never finished it. I am absolutely terrified of dogs. Call me a baby IDC. I like Rampo a normal amount. Who did that? Anyway, let's start on the questions, shall we? To Gananki. I loved Mikado and Rokuro, but there was way too much fan service. Let me get an example. Here's an example.
Well, then I'll feed him a nice breakfast.
Yeah, not the best, but the fighting scenes were cool, I guess. And all the girls had a lot of personality, if you know what I mean. Anyway, next question. Kunikta, so far, since I haven't finished season 1, why? He just gives off teacher's pet to Fukazawa.
And me no likey.
Anyway, next question. Questions. Let's start with the first question. What's my dream job? My dream job is to be a therapist or something to do with psychology. Who is my favorite character other than Ranpo? Geo from Demon Slayer. Or if we are talking about Bungo Stray Dogs, Atsushi. Why did I start ranting? That is a very good question. Anyway, okay, I'm joking. I genuinely don't have an actual reason though. If I could meet any famous person, who would it be? Cupcake Swirls or Jorge Rivera Jorans? They seem like genuinely good people. Anyway, next question. What is my favorite song? This Is Home by Cavetown or Oana by Mother Mother are super good in my opinion. Cough cough. Go check out my playlist. Who is my favorite music artist? Mother Mother, Mitski, and TV Girl. There was another, but they deleted their comments. I think it was, what is your biggest pet peeve? When someone is more interested in the wall or something when I talk, like, am I not interesting? I guess let's talk about my OCs. My first and most dearest is Owen. Totally not one of my faves. Let's start with the backstory. TW. Mentions of SA, grape, and abuse. If you don't feel comfortable with that, please click off. Or skip this part. Owen was born in a somewhat normal family. Mom, dad, a little sister, normal stuff. But one day his father died from a plane accident. He was coming from a business trip, but sadly didn't make it, leading to his mom being depressed. But this period of depression didn't last forever. She met a guy who was soon going to be Owen's stepfather. SF is what we'll call him. SF was a horrible person, but of course, pretty privileged. And so, Owen endured this horrible, narcissistic sociopath of a person. He clearly favored Owen's little sister, and the son he would later have with Owen's mother. He eventually found out he was bisexual, leaning towards men. So he started dating a man who we'll call Brandon. Brandon was just as worse as SF, love bombing, SA, you name it. Owen, being the naive 17-year-old, thought this was normal and stayed. About 3 months into the relationship, he came out to his parents, leading him to get beat by SF. After another month, he ended the relationship with Brandon. He ran away from his hometown to Emmerbrook, finding his totally platonic best friend Noah and his new friends. Anyway, here's some facts to lift the mood. Owen is obsessed with sharks. He originally was supposed to be a girl named Faye. He sees one of his friends, who we'll talk about later, as an older brother figure. He likes to hang out with said friend at Hot Topic with the friend's girlfriend. His love languages are physical, touch, and gift giving, but only when he gives the gifts. Let's move on to Noah, TW. Abuse, physical and emotional. Mentions of drugs, alcohol. Noah didn't have a very lucky life. His mother and father were addicts, but kept it under the radar. At the age of 10, his older sister was diagnosed with cancer. His parents told the doctors to take whatever from Noah. but the doctors couldn't because the siblings didn't have the same father, making his father enraged, causing a huge fight between the parents. Yet his mother begged the doctors to take anything from him. After a year, his sister sadly passed away. His mother then drank even more than before, beginning to guilt trip him into thinking he was the reason his older sister died. His father never liked either of his children, so he just joined in abusing him physically while his mother did mentally. He developed survivor's guilt at the age of 13. His mother eventually died from alcohol poisoning, leaving him with his father. At the age of 18, he ran away because he knew his father couldn't get the police to bring him back since he was a legal adult. He ran to Emmerbrook, meeting Owen at therapy. Again, to lighten up the mood, here are some facts. Noah thinks that one of Owen's friends is a vampire. He is superstitious. When he met Owen's friends, he thought they were all weird and wondered why Owen hung around them. He believes in aliens and swears he's seen one. And super touchy with people he loves. I keep mentioning Owen's friend, but who is he? I haven't made any lore, so he's safe for now. His name is Alan, and he's just a little goth boy. Actually, he's like 5 feet 11, so not little. His girlfriend named Clem, short for Clementine, works at Hot Topic, but works at a cat cafe. Also, off topic kinda, the video I made, I'm slowly forgetting your face, was not about an OC. I'm writing a book right now, and it was the love interest forgetting the main character's face. I have 13,408 words right now, and I'm starting chapter 7. Okay, really off topic, I have a good slime channel, and she's the only person I use for my rants. This is her. She's so amazing. If you want to start ranting, I def recommend her. I, Lope, don't have anything else to say, but thanks so much for 50 subs. Also, should I give you guys a little nickname like Carlings? Or Keep Okay Bye? This is my Pinterest if you need someone to talk to or ask Emmy questions. Okay, bye.